All right, guys, welcome back to the Sayin Society. You have myself,
shit.
Jochik and Justman. Jagad couldn't be here today because he's
Dying.
sick.
Sunburnt.
He couldn't handle how badly Drake was being rotated
Oh shit.
in this beef, and he's like, I need to take
I need
2 weeks.
help, bro.
He's like, I need 2 weeks off. I can't handle this.
He went
like,
on vacation.
Drake's his goat, right? Like his goat is Drake, and then like a bunch of people, and then like Eminem's like not even on his list of top people, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the beef, or we want to get?
I mean, yeah, we can talk about it.
Or maybe Jagad has a lot to say.
I'm sure Jugs has a lot to say. So I don't know. We can package it up, save it for next week.
Let's do that.
Actually, this week.
Yeah, technically this week. Yeah. So, we'll do that. All right, so we're gonna talk about One Piece.
I think it was just one chapter or two chapters?
I think we missed 2 chapters,
Okay.
right? So
Same with JJK.
there's One Piece and then JJK, and then I wanted to touch on some Black Clover.
And some Kaiju number 8.
And some Kaiju number 8.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you've been watching it, right?
100%.
Okay. So we're going to start off with One Piece. Very interesting chapter. Like the chapter before, which I don't think we talked about. Maybe we did. With the sea levels rising.
Where that last thing was like the world's gonna sink.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think we talked about that and how Vegapunk's like prediction is kind of coming.
Yeah, it's coming true.
And so with that chapter in correlation to this chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says in the broadcast, he's like, "Yo, if like an earthquake's gonna hit the world, and if the sea levels rise from that earthquake by a millimeter, that means that what I'm saying is true." But that's already happened.
Yeah. So he technically still forecasted it.
But no, he's saying it, but it already happened before him saying it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like you throw a punch, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yo, I'm going to predict he threw a punch when you already threw a punch. Like the punch was already thrown. So then it's like my sort of.
But when was this recorded?
But it was broadcasted, right? Oh, yeah.
But when was this recorded? Because
That's
it's
true.
a recording that's being broadcasted.
That's true. But then it's like the people viewing it are, you know what I mean? Like.
But yeah, I guess unless I don't remember at the start of it if he was like, "This is Vegapunk, this date, this time."
I don't remember that either. I don't remember if he did that.
That would have been a smart move from Oda if
he did. Yeah. I don't remember that because then when I was reading, I was like, that's kind of like doesn't matter if it's already happened, right? Because with the whole Lelouchia being destroyed and then the sea levels did rise, right?
But do people actually know that Lelouchia just disappeared?
No. But
because that probably is contained, right?
Yeah. But remember the sea level started rising all over the world.
Yeah.
And then it was like a crazy earthquake, and we saw like a bunch of shit happen.
That's what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. But the thing is, it's being broadcasted after the fact.
Yeah. That
he said he was gonna predict it, so it's kind of like not as credible. Do you know what I mean? If he didn't state his time and like everything else.
But he did say that like if you're seeing this, I'm already dead. So it could be one of those things where it's like
that's true.
The viewer who's watching it just assumes that like this was recorded well in the past.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like everything he's saying is like a prediction that is now already come true.
Yeah.
Not something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I just wanted to double check to see if
for sure. Yeah.
Like there was anything of Vegapunk saying like it is this time, this day, but I know for sure he stated like if you're like seeing this, I died.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello. I'm Dr. Vegapunk, a humble genius. While many of you will likely be shocked what I have to say, in this message I assure you that all of it is the truth of this world. And then that was the ending of the chapter. At the start of the chapter, no date.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just interesting though. Like, because I was just reading it like from my perspective. I was like, wouldn't people be like, this guy really dropping facts? You know?
No, I think I would take it for fact because it's like if it's like one of those things where he's coming at you saying, "Yo, like, if you're seeing this, I died."
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like, well, now you have to take this as like this is a pre-recorded thing. Who knows how long he's had it planned?
That's true.
I like this chapter though. This latest one.
Crazy chapter.
Oh, it was crazy. Something that was revealed at the end. I think one of us had been saying, or at least all of us.
Which thing?
Joy Boy thing.
Oh, the Joy. How he was like,
he could have been like somebody else. Like to Sun God Nika.
Yeah. Like a predecessor.
Like now it's like a confirmation.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember which one of us.
It was
saying
100% Jugs. I know, but I don't know if any of us like agreed or we
I
started
think
running
for
with
sure.
it.
I think Jagad was saying it too, where he was like, "Oh yeah, like we have Luffy now. Prior to him was Joy Boy, and then before that was Sun God Nika, right?
Yeah.
Like that was like the like he's like the third like incarnation, not actually, but you know what I mean."
Yeah.
Of the character, which that's like, and so Joy Boy, not Sun God Nika, right? Joy Boy as he states, like the first pirate ever.
Yeah.
Which is like really dope. Like that's.
Yeah.
Remember, because we had talked about that too.
We did.
Yeah.
Literally, I think we had like that whole
conversation about it. Yeah.
Well, what if he wasn't like? What if he was just the guy on a boat?
Exactly. We were like, and they just said he was.
They
a
just
pirate.
had a crew.
Exactly. We literally had a whole conversation. Like, bro, you guys need to tap in. Like, we're predicting shit all the time.
My other question is though, like, because now that this confirms that this is two different entities.
Yeah.
How long ago was Sun God Nika, and
how long? Yeah.
And then like, what is that relation to this like Gorosei and Imu Sama? Like, what does that really have to do with them? Do you know what I mean? Because like the way that they were talking about it previously was like they were the ones opposing Sun God Nika. Yeah. Not maybe like a reincarnation or somebody that inherited like the will or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'd also want to know kind of how far back that goes.
That's true, because I was thinking Joy Boy was probably during the Void Century.
Right.
And then Sun God Nika would have been before the Void Century.
Yeah.
Right? Because they were like trying to wipe out the Void Century shit.
Yeah.
Which is why like the Sun God Nika stuff stayed.
Only in Elbath or whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the fishermen also talk about him too, right? Like Jinbei in Wano.
Did they talk about? I thought they said Joy Boy, but I could be wrong.
I thought he said Nika. I could be wrong too. It's been a while. Like Wano's been like 2 years at this point. Like, you know. Yeah. I did think it was interesting though. Like the mother flame.
Mm-hmm.
Like they finally show it.
Yeah, and it's just like a flame.
Yeah, it's like a small little flame floating there. And then the thing is, I don't know why it looked like to me, like a soul.
Say like a soul?
Like a soul. Like, you know, in anime when they show like a soul and it's just like floating there?
A floating flame
at
the top of it.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what it looked like to me. I was like it's just a soul.
Yeah, I mean.
And so like, remember my theory about how the infinite energy is actually like devil fruits?
Mm-hmm.
And they say devil fruits have a soul?
Oh, you think this is like an extraction of a devil fruit or something?
I think because Vegapunk had said, and I had said this like way back.
Yeah.
That Vegapunk had said this energy was like all around us before, and now it's like gone. This infinite energy source.
Oh.
I think that infinite energy source became devil fruits.
And split apart?
Yeah, like originally it was like an energy source for everyone, and then it like it got perverted, I guess you could say.
Okay.
And became devil fruits. Somehow, you know? Because where did this flame come from? Like this mother flame. And it looks like it's in water. Or
yeah,
it's
it did look like it was something
like liquid.
Yeah.
Right? So like what where did it come from, and how is it perpetually like
just like an infinite energy source?
Yeah, like how, you know?
Yeah, I mean Jug said that you were wrong
about
he said that you thought it was wasn't an energy source and a weapon itself.
Oh yeah, no, mother flame. Yeah. Fair.
It sounds like a weapon. So
yeah, it does sound like a weapon. Yeah,
I can understand it
because they said use the mother flame. They literally say it during Lelouchia.
Yeah,
so then now we're seeing it on Egghead. So like what does that mean?
I guess I don't know.
Because it would have been there, no? Or like
I think there's two, unless
unless that's one that Vegapunk created.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it would make sense if there was like an original mother flame and then he created one, because it did say like S, like on the
did it say?
On like the container it said like S-1 something. So then it's like similar to like S Bear, S whatever.
Yeah, like his creations.
Yeah, like his creations. Yeah. So it would make sense if that's the case.
Well, it does say S108.
Yeah. So I could still be right.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. There's so much that, like, we're about to see.
Oh, yeah.
Because of, like, this whole telling us about the Void Century. And, like, this is something I've been, like, waiting for.
No. And it makes sense that Oda went on break. Because everyone's anticipating this for so long. Like, this, it feels like we're about to get, like, a flashback. Right? Like a flashback into Joy Boy's story.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
That's because the way like the narration text boxes were
Yeah.
from Vegapunk,
Yeah.
that's what I thought was about to happen. Because right now, Egghead's a shit show,
Yeah.
and this is where like your attention is as a viewer.
Yeah.
And every time it's like this, fuck it, Kuma flashback. Let me show you some other shit over here.
Yeah, I guess
That you now want to see even more.
Yeah.
And then, nah, fuck that. Now you want to see this. Let me bring it back to the present. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he really does that, where he's like, oh yeah, like shit's going down right now, and you really want to be here, but nah, like let me take you somewhere else.
I guess. Yeah, maybe like Vegapunk is a narrator for like the press or something.
That's what I think. Like, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get.
But the way that he was like saying it, he's like, "This is like what I know."
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna patch in like what my speculation is.
Yeah.
So I almost felt like he was just gonna tell us.
Oh,
what
as
happened.
shit was going on.
Yeah, like as shit was going on again.
Yeah.
Like just tell us what happened, and that was kind of maybe gonna be it for like Void Sentry.
Right.
I know that might be a little bit of like a cuck,
Yeah.
but like the way that like Vegapunk was talking, it kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
But if he does go back,
well, it's gonna be for now, right? Because we're probably gonna see more of it. Hopefully, like,
if we do, that'd be crazy.
Because I had seen where it said the star of this tale, or star of the story, or this tale, and then people were linking that to Laugh Tale.
Okay.
So it's like basically like what was there on Laugh Tale is maybe like Joy Boy's story.
Yeah.
And that's what Roger was laughing at, was his story of how like things unfolded and how he like became the first pirate. You know?
Yeah, Jug said also it turns out that celestial dragon outfits are actually meant for when the world plunges into the sea and not for astronaut shit.
Yeah, like that was the speculation that everyone was saying. Like Twitter was going ham after the world flooding thing was happening.
Yeah,
and they were like, "Yo, that confirms this. That confirms this. That confirms this. Oh my god, Goda!" Like, you know, like it was basically like. Basically what Jagad was saying was we all thought it was like they didn't want to breathe the same air as people, and they were actually spacesuits and they were from the moon or like not from Earth.
Sure.
But now it's being interpreted as like they don't know when the world's gonna flood, so that way they always have a suit on in case it does flood, which is why they're like on top of the red line,
right?
Because when it does flood, they won't get touched,
right?
And that's also why they've been trying to suppress fishermen. Yeah. Because they know this flood is coming, and basically fishermen are going to be running shit because everything's going to be underwater.
Right.
Yeah. And then the thing is, that's also what like motivated them to kill the Lunarians and take their spot, because that was the spot they needed to survive this coming like flood. Right. But the thing is, like, how did they know? Like, how did they know this flood was going to come?
I guess Imusama's
prediction.
Well, maybe this is like part of his plan / plot.
To like flood the world?
Everything.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
I don't know for what purpose, but
yeah, that's true.
What, to take control? He kind of already had control, or maybe it was like a plan that he came up after pirates started like going crazy.
But it's kind of like, okay, the world's gonna flood, right? Like Whitebeard could have done that with his quake fruit.
Yeah, I guess so.
He could have flooded the world in an instant, just because whatever. So then it's like, wouldn't if they knew this was coming, or they knew that like a flood was coming, wouldn't they want the quake fruit to like control when it's gonna happen? Because then they could just be like, oh yeah, now let's flood the world.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
If he was like truly able to like flood the whole world.
Yeah.
I saw some people saying that like maybe even Joy Boy saw that the shit was coming.
Oh, the flood.
Oh
yeah.
You know how like people were saying that Joy Boy's like ship was potentially like the Ark or whatever.
Yeah, like Noah's Ark, because it was massitive. Yeah.
And like the reason he got labeled a pirate was because he was actually trying to save
everyone from the So I mean, we're probably gonna see something like that, like a Noah's Ark journey for Joy Boy.
That'd be. I'm saying, bro, if we start seeing shit from back then, that's crazy.
Yeah. Because then I think what I sent the theory in the group chat. I don't know if you read it. I don't know who sent it. But not who sent it, but who created it. I don't remember. I can't credit them. But basically the theory was that Joy Boy was actually a buccaneer.
Oh, I saw that one.
We saw
we also said, I read it. But
you read it, yeah.
You also said that this like a while ago
that he was that Joy Boy was a buccaneer,
or at least that the hat belonged to the buccaneer.
I did say that. Say that. Yeah. I said that a while ago, but now this was more so like because buccaneer is like a pirate. Yeah, and then this grave sin that his people committed was him becoming the very first pirate. That's what the thread was kind of saying, right? And so like hopefully we see what what was going on,
Yeah.
or at least Vegapunk explains more. But yeah,
I think it also explains this whole thing of like where Gold Roger like wasn't on time. You know what I mean? Like how he could have potentially been what Luffy was. But like it wasn't his time. And, like why Shanks ended up like fucking with Luffy and whatnot.
because it's like I think it's because I think all of them were not on time, I guess. I don't know about Nika, like I can't really speak on that, but I think it was like they needed the emergence of the Gum Gum fruit. Not essentially, but like kind of.
But do you think the theory is that Joy Boy had the Gum Gum fruit?
Or he was. See, like okay, because remember, I mean, I don't agree with Vegapunk's theory.
How
devil fruits come to be, right?
The well known,
It's I thought it was like essentially like when a person dies, like the whole like the example that I use is like Zoro, right?
Yeah.
Zoro's attacks and stuff, like his Ashura and all that stuff, like if he was to die, right, and he would then become a devil fruit, it would be like the Ashura devil fruit or something.
Yeah.
And it would give you like those abilities because it was like something that he had like kind of cultivated and stuff, right? So then with like Sun God Nika, maybe he had some shit like that, and then when he died, he became the devil fruit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up?
No, Jugs is still doubling down on Joy Boy, not like the first pirate thing.
Oh,
he's like, I still think he was a wanderer. Bro, they just said
that he's a
first
pirate. Yeah.
This guy's funny.
But like also, with the whole flood theory, like kind of going back to that, was it kind of like links other people's dreams as well. Like Sanji's all blue.
Yeah.
Because once everything floods, it's
all blue.
It's all blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does make sense, and then it also makes sense for like Water 7, and then also like Alabasta too.
Yeah.
Like why is it? I had read somewhere where someone's like, why is the kingdom of Alabasta like so like far inland? Do you know what I mean? Like why is like the capital so like like the way it's structured?
Yeah.
It's structured in a way that like you think of like a flood is gonna come and they need this sort of these walls and shit to like survive it.
Yeah.
So sort of like that everyone knows it's coming. Do you know what I mean?
But during the chapter, I think Doflamingo said it.
Yeah, he did.
Like 5 meters.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. That's why I'm wearing this hoodie, bro. Because I was like Doflamingo. Yeah.
Like 5 meters would make everything like inhabitable.
Yeah.
So.
But he also said like we have to go somewhere up high.
Oh, well, I mean, wouldn't that just be like the red line going upwards?
I was thinking more of the lines of like Skypiea.
Oh yeah, maybe
ish, or even like the moon.
Shit, let's go to the moon.
Yeah.
The moon.
To the moon, bro. To the moon. Yeah. In the chapter, like things that I found interesting in the chapter though, like specifically was like Chopper tanked an attack.
Yeah, he did.
From Saturn.
Yeah.
That's a crazy feat.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's a power scaling issue, bro.
That is a huge, because it's like Chopper, bro. Like
first it was Sanji. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like I guess
actually the strongest.
No, here? I mean, I guess you could argue that like Saturn was in like a frantic state,
maybe,
and he was just trying to like get something through, and it wasn't actually like an actual attack. You could say that, but that's like so like
that's you're
very weak.
Stretching things.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch. Like you know what I mean. So now you're putting like Chopper's durability pretty fucking up there, and so whoever he fights moving forward, like they have to have beyond Gorosei destructive output just to like fuck this guy up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean specifically in his defense mode, but yeah, like still like that's wild.
No, I agree. But we've been known that there's some issues going on.
Yeah. And then the other thing too is like Luffy's back in Gear 5.
Yeah.
But then he hits the boar guy.
Yeah.
With like a attack, and it hurts his hand.
He coated it with hockey too.
Yeah. So how did his hand still get hurt?
That I don't know. Durability feats ain't working for Luffy.
Yeah, I guess. And then I guess he breathes fire too, because they're all like, "Yo, it's like a sea of flames or something."
I think this is like the hard part about like scaling Luffy.
Yeah.
Especially in Gear 5, is like how much of what he's doing is like actually serious. Like how much did his hand actually hurt?
Yeah, that's true. Because is he just playing it up? Like, yeah, that's true.
Because like how much of it is so comical and it's very outlandish.
Yeah.
Very, like, what's the word? Just
loony.
Yeah, loony.
Yeah,
so
like it's like stretched out.
Because like I think the dialogue there was like Luffy, like, don't make me laugh, bro. Like this is no time. That's true. So it's like, I don't know. It's such a hard thing to scale when the man should be like essentially unscalable.
Yeah. Because it's
reality warping, bro. It goes crazy.
You know, it is reality warping, but it's like where like that's what I know people were having this issue before. It's like One Piece had serious tones before. Yeah. And then now when it's a serious fight, like the seriousness is kind of gone. Because I'm wondering how is he gonna react to like. Because I don't think Gear 5 is like the end form.
You think so?
In the way that it is now.
Do you think there's an evolution to Gear 5? Like in the sense of like every feat that he has still remains the same. Yeah. But then like maybe seriousness or more control to it.
That's what I'm saying. Like more controlled, more serious. Because like again, we see like a Death of a Straw Hat, and he's still laughing, and you're kind of like, bro, what the fuck is that?
Hey, what do you mean, bro?
Yeah, like that's your boy.
Yo, help him. Yeah. Why you laughing?
Yeah.
Why your face? Yeah. Why your hand on your face? Why you laughing, brother? Exactly. Go help him.
Do you have any like theories or anything else you want to touch on for the chapter?
Well, I mean, one of the theories, like we kind of touched on, is like, do we think that this is going to continue? Are we going into a flashback? Like,
I think it's going to go flashback.
I think it'd be cool, but the way that the dialogue, like Vegapunk was talking, it sounded more like he was just going to tell us, and we were just going to see reactions and like still like the chaos and like, because it became almost like of a scramble type of arc where everything's scrambled. You're trying to get to like this one goal, which is essentially leave.
Sorry, you said scramble and they're on an egg. So I was just like, bro. Shit.
Shit. Yo. You know what it is? You know what it is? Shit. It's your influence. Yo, I was spitting bars without like even knowing. Shit. Somebody get me on Drake. I'll take him on right now.
Yeah. Anyways, though, you're saying like it's a scramble.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like it would be a very almost creative thing where like you have like everything playing out, but like Vegapunk's talking over it.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that too, because they need to move the story forward as well.
100%, bro. We can't stay in
egghead for so long, like flashback after flashback. Yeah.
But Jugs did say that like there was some rumor or something, where apparently it's confirmed. I don't know who Jugs confirmed this with. He has insider information. I don't know. He's talking over to himself.
Maybe.
That One Piece will start Elbaf in November. So
what?
I don't know where.
That's wild.
That sounds far out, bro.
That means it's a flashback. If that's facts.
Yeah.
It has to be.
We're probably hitting a flashback.
It has to be, because it's like, what else can they even do?
I don't know. Yeah.
Unless Blackbeard pulls up, and then it's a whole different ballgame.
Oh yeah, but they just left. No.
Blackbeard, yeah.
Like his crew.
Like they left, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, why would they leave and Blackbeard pulls up?
The revolutionaries pull up. Then it's a different ball game too.
We did see Dragon flying, moving lines, bro.
Moving lines, yeah. He's on his way. He's on his way.
Motherfucker fly. It's a dragon on a dragon flying through the sky trying to reach.
100%.
That'd be sick. Or what if he is the dragon? Just his lower
body.
Because I think we only saw upper half. So it's just
the weirdest. Like, and he's not even like. Yeah, that'd be so weird. That's his hybrid form.
Yeah, it's like. Fuck, that shit would be funny, bro. Yeah. It's like the Eastern.
Yeah. Dragon.
Or Western, I guess.
Western dragon.
Yeah, and he's just flying. And
it's just upper torso is this, and the bottom half is like 4 legs and wings. And it's just like.
You heard it here first.
I was gonna say, like, did you watch the One Piece anime as well?
No. Okay. But you can talk about it.
Okay, so for the One Piece anime, it's Zoro versus Kaku going down. And It's very obvious, and I know like it. It's been like this in One Piece, where they're trying to save budgets, or they're like showing like filler animation because they're saving the animation for like the next scene.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like it shows Rob, Lucci, Stussy, and Kaku standing there or whatever. No, it shows like the episode before Kaku tries to destroy the ship. Zoro's like, get that shit out of here. And then this episode starts with like them like fighting or clashing or whatever, right? And then while they're clashing, it's showing like Rob Lucci walking, and it's animated so fucking clean. Like it's just like so fluid and so nice for like no reason.
Yeah.
But like Kaku and Zoro are clashing, and it's like the same like repeat frames.
There's a fuck Zoro.
Yeah, and like the same like clash. Like you know what I mean? Like the same thing going on.
Yeah.
And then eventually like there's like he's like, okay, like I'm done fighting long serpentine guys like you.
Yeah.
And then he like hits him with an attack and like doesn't knock him out, but he like shoots, or he doesn't really hit him with an attack. He just kind of like blocks the attack and then like pushes him down or whatever.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. And then the animation goes crazy. Like it shows the seraphims, right? And oh no, sorry. Let me backtrack.
All right, backtrack. Oh
So-
shit.
Lucci's walking,
Yeah.
animated so fucking clean.
Yeah.
He tells all the seraphims like blow this shit up. All they're animated clean as fuck,
Okay.
right? And then they're basically attacking the laboratory or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it's showing the same clash for like Zoro and Kaku,
Yeah.
right? And then it's showing them shooting the same beams in the same like thing over and over again. And you're like, okay, what are you saving this for? Like what why is this repeating? Because I know you're trying to maybe it's the next episode, maybe it's whatever, right?
Yeah.
But it was the next scene where Stussy like reveals herself
Okay. Yeah.
and she like bites Kaku,
yeah.
and then that shit was just animated so clean
Okay.
because it shows her biting Kaku.
Yeah.
He gets knocked out, right? Then Lucci's like, yo, what the fuck do you do? And he like pulls up on her, and he like instantly steps right, like just like
yeah.
flash stepped into her face, like teleported onto her,
Yeah.
right? And he's like about to hit her with like the finger gun. And then as he does this, right,
Yeah.
it shows like an animation of like a leopard chomping.
Yeah.
Like it's just this clean like 2-second little thing, right? And
Yeah.
you're like, okay, this is what they were fucking saving it for. Do you know what I mean? Just for him to do this one move, and then
Yeah.
she like dodges it or whatever, and then knocks him out.
The
Yeah.
same little. They said fuck Zoro.
Yeah,
Stussy.
yeah. Let's show this one part with because they did kind of animate Kaku
Yeah.
because there we see his like awakening,
Yeah.
right? And it's like the same as Lucci's,
Yeah.
but it's not the same. Like the way like they kind of did it with a little like smoke and then like the little right, but Lucci's was just so
What color were his flames?
same as Lucci.
Okay. So like, essentially, that whole
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
Theory
same.
or
It was
whatever
same
is
as
gone.
Lucci. Yeah.
But like that whole like
Like,
theory.
it was
that
like
we
black
had.
and
Yeah.
like the tail was like all
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
For some reason.
Yeah. 100%. We got.
Anyways. So that was the One Piece episode.
Yeah. Do you have any final theories or anything with the One Piece chapter? Anything else you want to touch on?
No, I just think it's gonna. I know people were making like references
Yeah.
to the Mother Flame and the way it was shown
Okay.
to like Aztec, like tablets that
Okay.
we've seen, like the same circular sort of shape, like so like you have the Mother Flame in the center
Yeah.
and then the circles around it with like the little like protruding stuff.
Yeah.
They were like making a comparison of like if you look at this, it also looks like an Aztec thing as well, and I think it also looks like, because I don't remember looking at it that well because I hadn't read the chapter
Yeah.
when I had seen this like leak that was going on, so I was like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Get into it. Yeah.
yeah, but I think they were showing like a tablet or something that's like from the moon, like during Anel's little cover page thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were kind of comparing it and saying like it looks very similar to the
Well,
Mother Flame.
Okay. So this Mother Flame was something that was all around before.
I don't know. He said it was an infinite energy source. Well, the thing is, in the beginning of Egghead.
Because he's like essentially the mother flame and the infinite, like
Yeah,
they're tied, right?
They're tied. No, for sure.
So
they're
it's
tied.
like
they're tied.
this mother flame was just like around always.
Yeah.
What extinguished it?
No idea.
Like
what
happened?
So that's why I think like it wasn't extinguished. It was changed. Like it was changed into
like
devil
fruit
thing,
yeah.
because it's like, where do they get the energy to like transform and do all these things with the devil fruits? Do you know what I mean? Like that has to come from somewhere. And I was like, it probably comes from this like infinite energy source. Like
yeah, unless it's pulling straight from like the person's energy source. Like,
I mean, that's part of it too, but it's just like, because we do know you get like tired or whatever the fuck, right? Like that's obviously like been established in One Piece. Yeah. But I was saying like the actual like, where did it come from? Energy. Do you know what I mean?
To make the devil fruits.
Yeah. To like make the devil fruit
creation. Not
like how did it get created?
I don't know. The way Vegapunk explained it, it's just kind of like they just spawned in, right?
Yeah, like they just spawned in. Like I just thought of like, yo, I wish I could eat donuts all the time, and now
there's a donut
fruit.
Yeah,
mochi. You know what I mean? Like how does it spawn?
Like where does it spawn?
Yeah,
how does it spawn? Is it random?
Like it's collectively a group of people. How to be like, oh, we all love donuts. We're the donut cult. Like, you know what I mean? like because at that point, then it's like, yo, any sort of cultist should be able to like spawn their own sort of devil fruits.
Yeah, but you could also say that like potentially like the time it takes, or like how many people it does take. Like it could be a thing that takes
years,
100 years.
Fair, that's fair.
And like hundreds of people that like actually like think similarly.
For hundreds of years, everyone's like, yo, give me some fucking donuts.
Mochi.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's so good.
It is so good. Like, but for 100 years, bro.
Shit.
Like, that's the only thing on your mind for 100 years, bro. Like,
well, maybe it doesn't have to be like the only thing on your mind, but like you could just dream of it. Like, you know, every now and again, you got somebody who eats a nice amount, they just dream about food. That's me right here.
Yours is Ben's cookies, bro. That's you. Yeah.
Hey. We need one here.
Yeah, we need one here.
I think there's only a location in London, US, and then one in Japan. So
no way. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we need one.
100%. Do you have anything else you want to say about One Piece? Or no?
No. I'm excited for like the next. I think like this week we were eating.
Oh yeah.
In terms of like
for sure.
The 2 chapters that we got.
Yeah.
Let's get into some Kaiju number 8.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it briefly last pod, like me and Jugs did.
Yeah.
I personally fuck with it.
Yeah.
I want to hear your story because like you actually read the manga. So I want to hear what you have to say.
I like it. Okay. I like the adaptation. I thought it was gonna be way worse.
Right. Because like remember the character designs?
Exactly. Yeah. Like the character designs and everything, I was expecting it to be way worse than it actually is.
Yeah.
And no, it's pretty good. The only thing that kind of, because like it's black and white when you're reading it, right? It's just the colors of certain characters' hairs are like obviously way different than what I had thought, right? Because in the manga it's black or white,
right?
So then you're like, oh yeah, like this person's hair is white. This
now it's like brown or something.
Or like, you know, like for example, like you watched Saturday's episode, right?
Yeah.
What's her name? Like Shinomiya. There's like the girl and there's her dad, right?
Yeah.
Her dad, I thought, just had white hair the entire time.
Well, he has like that blonde, dirty
but he has
blonde.
Yeah.
Hair,
but I feel like the white hair would have looked better on him.
Because he's older?
Yeah.
I think it plays into like that sort of like when you have blonde hair, your hair just kind of almost stays blonde type of thing in anime.
I guess. But now he sort of gives me like a slightly different vibe. But again, it's only from what we've seen.
Yeah.
So like we'll see like moving
as
forward.
As it progresses. How do you feel like the story's progressed, like in terms of like the adaptation of like what happened each chapter in the manga to like what's happening each episode?
Yeah, I think it's kind of the pacing is slower for the anime than it is for the manga.
You think it was okay?
Like the manga pacing is faster.
Okay.
Even though the pacing is like it's not like slow or like One Piece, like just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think the thing is in the manga things happen just so quickly because the thing with Kaiju is it was dropping once a month.
Yeah.
And it was dropping like a 40-page chapter or whatever. Right. So you'd like read one chapter and like so
a lot happens.
That's what I mean. So that's why I felt like the pacing was like way faster. Like for example, him doing the whole like training thing.
Yeah.
Or like the
The 3-month
No,
training or
no, like prior to that, you know, like the little exam they did, and then that like
oh yeah
that kaiju shows up and everyone starts like coming back,
yeah
like that, like the things prior to that, plus this 3-month training, and even I think a little bit after this,
yeah
we're all in like one chapter.
That's crazy.
Do you know what I mean? You're like covering like so much, and it was like because the thing is each chapter would end at a point where you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like what I mean is like you purposely ended it right here because now I can't wait for the fucking next chapter.
It's like a cliffhanger
almost every single time.
Yeah.
And so then that's why when I was watching, I was like, okay, the anime doesn't give you that sort of feel because it's like the way it's broken up. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Like I don't think they're. I don't want to say if that like the animation hasn't been like exceptional. Because it has it has its moments of being great.
It does.
But it hasn't had one of those moments. You know
where
what I mean?
It's like crazy.
Like where like. I know you don't like the scene, but like the Demon Slayer one.
Yeah.
Like you know how like you in Jujutsu Kaisen, there's always like that one scene that like stands out. I feel like every year there's one anime or
that has
maybe 2 or 3 that has that.
Yeah.
And like it trends, right? So I'm just waiting for like potentially Kaiju number 8 has something like that.
Yeah. Well, like because the animation for when he like one punches that was clean.
It was good. 100%.
Yeah.
It was sick. You see like the skin all fading away off of the bones. Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be a scene like that, like where they're gonna animate it well. It's just the only thing is there's way more lightning
now. Like in the anime.
The anime, obviously, you know, like
make it more visual,
and stuff, right? Yeah. So I'm just wondering how that's gonna like play into certain scenes.
Okay.
Yeah. But
my question. Yeah. Unless you want to finish that though.
No, it's all good.
My question was how far is the story in the manga compared to like the anime? Like how if manga was to end today, like how much do we still have left to cover?
See, that's the thing, bro, about Kaiju number 8 is when I was like, because I think I'm like maybe 1 or 2 chapters behind.
Okay.
But as I was reading it, it all felt like one thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It just blurred together.
It not like for example like Chainsaw Man, right? Like you know how Chainsaw Man has its like arcs.
Yeah. There's no like one arc,
but there's no like one. They're all like small arcs that are kind of together. Which with like Kaiju number 8, it's not like it feels like all just like one story, like one arc. Exactly. Like okay. Like they go on missions and they do shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it all feels.
Is there like there's like one big bad that they're trying to fight up against like I'm gonna say timeout right now.
Yeah. Okay.
No, timeout in the sense of we're gonna go into spoiler territory.
Okay.
For the people who have only anime onlys, skip ahead. Timestamps will be there.
Yeah.
If you're a manga reader and you're like caught up, I personally don't like. I'm not too stressed about spoilers. So I'm willing to like. Let you inform me.
So basically, like, have you watched Tokyo Ghoul?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
it's one of my favorites.
So Kaiju number 8 gives off. Not in the sense of like the tone or like
it's a setting.
Not in that sense, but I'm saying in sort of like the way things progress, kind of, are like Tokyo Ghoul. And what I mean by that is they mention it in the 8th episode, where they're like, oh yeah, when they find like a really crazy kaiju, they like experiment on it or some shit, right?
Yeah,
and they basically try to make like.
Do they try to experiment on
the main character? No. Okay. It's not. It's way too lighthearted of it. Okay. Like you can tell. Like,
there's tone, like the jokes.
It's like way different. But there's no like definitive like big bad. What I'm trying to say is like it's like basically the way the story progresses is you see like the main character get stronger, and then you see like the people in his class kind of like grow and get stronger, and then you see like an increase in like kaijus, and then you see more kaijus that are like intelligent, like you know how that one was like talking to her. Yeah, you see more of those showing up, and then it's just kind of like an all-out war,
kaijus versus humans.
Yeah, that's
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the shit goes into like humans and kaijus working together for some reason to overthrow or something.
That's where the manga's at right now.
Okay,
So it's just like not that far away
okay.
like
Sure.
what's going on right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not anything like a crazy plot twist or like whatever the fuck.
Turns
you
into
know what I mean?
Attack on Titan.
No, it's not like that.
No, because like that one the intelligent one,
Yeah.
is that a kaiju that took over a human that just like fully took over, and like our main character is like somebody who wasn't able to be like fully taken over? Or is it like a kaiju that somehow gained like human powers type of shit? Like,
I think it's the second one. Like it's a kaiju that gains human powers.
okay,
But I'm not, because they don't like touch on it.
okay,
Do you know what I mean?
we're not there yet.
Even in the manga, we're not there.
Okay, I could definitely see it going that way.
Do you know what I
though,
mean?
right?
Like it's like they talk about how, like, because he's Kaiju, like the show is called Kaiju number 8 because he's fucking Kaiju number 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they talk about how like that one was it's like a group, right? Like you know how there's the ghouls,
Yeah.
and there's humans.
Yeah.
So there's like a group.
There's a group of hybrids.
Yeah, of like kaijus, but we
Okay.
don't like see. We see them. We don't see them like sort of and you know how JJK, you see like the group of like Geto's group
Yeah.
or like Kenjaku's group
Yeah.
of doing evil shit, and they're like scheming, doing whatever the fuck.
Planning. Yeah.
You don't see any of like you see you kind of see like one dude, but then the rest of them just pull up in a war, and you're like, oh fuck, like shit's just going down.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it leading up kind of that way.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
it's like
Yeah.
these kaiju hybrids
Yeah,
kind of want to
yeah.
overtake the humans or something. I don't know.
But the thing is, like, the humans have like a way of like, you fully don't care about spoilers.
I fully don't give a fuck.
So you know how like in Tokyo Ghoul,
Yeah.
the humans make weapons out of ghouls.
Yeah. I mean, like this, the suit has like kaiju skin or something.
Yeah, the suit does, but then they like fully make weapons out of kaijus.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like a fucking like a sword or some shit. Like
Okay.
that doesn't actually happen, but like that's an example that I'm giving.
Sure.
Like it'd be like because specific kaijus have specific abilities.
Abilities.
So
yeah.
then they'd like take that kaiju, create a weapon out of it, and now this person can use that weapon and those abilities.
Almost like a cursed object.
Similar.
Like a weapon, right?
But it's more so like they do it more so in like customized suits.
Okay.
So like there's like 3 or 4 characters that come to my head right now that get like a specific suit, and then they get a specific weapon with the suit, and it's like a kaiju customized weapon, like not a generic one.
Yeah.
Like it has like a specific ability. Like it was like it's a numbered kaiju. Do you know what I mean?
No, this does sound like some Tokyo Ghoul thing.
Yeah.
I could totally see it becoming some like kaiju versus human war thing.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
like there
yeah.
are the intelligent ones, and
Yeah,
like they're
yeah.
even more intelligent than like perhaps we think right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Because like they might not fuck with that shit. Like, why are you taking my dog and turning him into a sword, yo?
See, but the thing is, like, it's weird because the kaijus that get turned,
yeah,
they keep their like
personality.
So you have to be able to like tame.
Ah,
Like that's like, you know how like they have that sort of like percentage.
yeah.
Yeah. You need to have like a really high percentage to be able to like tame your kaiju. And then sometimes those kaijus, like now that they're a weapon, they're like, I'm not a kaiju anymore. I'm fucking your boy. Like,
Oh, okay.
like,
They just switch sides.
because they're like when they were a kaiju, they had to like eat humans and like survive.
Yeah.
Now they're a fucking weapon. Like they don't need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Are there more like Kaiju number 8?
Like him?
Yeah, like humans that.
No,
Okay.
not that I've seen, and I'm only a couple of chapters behind.
Yeah.
So not that I've seen.
Do the people in his class know that he is Kaiju number 8? Other than the 2 that we already know.
You'll see.
Anime.
Like just keep watching.
Yeah, this season we're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna get it like
Sweet.
probably like in the next 2 episodes.
That's quick.
I think so. In the next.
That's
2
so
episodes.
quick.
Yeah, it's because they
I
like.
always hate when they do that.
Well, they're
Let
doing,
it simmer, you know?
yeah, but they do it in like a way that they're trying to like, because like at this point it's giving off the same sort of like Yuji execution vibe, like where Sukuna, right? He's like a monster, and like people are like scared of him and shit, right? So like, but now you had like a whole episode of him like bonding with everyone for like 3 months and shit. So like everyone's on his side. So even if it gets like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
Like, it's only imminent.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna happen,
Yeah.
you know? Because even like the vice captain's like suspicious of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows.
Well, no, well, he's suspicious of him right now. Right?
Yeah, but like he knows in the future.
In the future, everyone knows
Oh.
because they like
Fuck
they
it,
like
dude.
use him. they're like you're gonna be
until we're done with you, like help us.
Like you're gonna be like until we see that you can't control it, you're gonna be out there like fucking killing kaijus for us type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, poor guy.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, there's a character. Is it 2 characters? Because the thing is, in the manga, it's kind of hard to differentiate between certain characters. But there's a character who's like, because the main girl Ashihiro Mina or whatever, she's like supposed to be the strongest, right?
Yeah.
But there's like a character who's like on par with her in terms of strength.
Okay, cool.
And he's like pretty dope.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Is he another like captain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like another captain of like another squad.
Does he fuck with number 8?
What do you mean? Like, does he like him?
Yeah, does he know?
He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, bro, he's a very like, his personality is like,
fuck it, dude.
He's like he's like, I don't want to he's like, I want to chill at home and just fucking watch anime.
Okay.
Don't bother me type shit.
But like when he turns up,
he fucking turns up. Yeah, he fucking turns up, bro. Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. Like he's just a straight gamer and he's like, yeah, I don't want to fucking
just nerd.
Just straight nerd.
But then like when he turns up, bodies everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be cool. Do we get him this season?
This season? Probably not this season. Okay. No. I don't think it's going to be this season.
Do you think, are we scheduled for 24?
We should be 24.
Okay.
I think so.
Continuous?
I don't know. I hope checked. So. I hope so too. Because we don't have a lot. There's not a lot of other anime.
When our last one was Solo Leveling.
But like, I mean,
it
like,
wasn't continuous.
But I'm saying like right now, like what's airing right now that we like want to watch or like.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like there's.
I'm sure there's probably something out there.
I mean, there's like random isekais that I'm watching. That I'm kind of like, all right, like these are not bad. Do you know what I mean? Like there's like the 7th Prince, and I mentioned it before, where he's just like, it gives off that same sort of Maggie vibe.
Okay.
Of like you know how like, you've seen Maggie, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I
don't know if you've seen like the funny parts where like Aladdin and Alibaba, like their like animation changes and they become chibi or whatever.
Yeah.
They do that a lot in the 7th Prince.
Okay. Right?
And he's just like OP. Like it's an isekai, like fucking reincarnated.
He's not OP in the world, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just does shit and then he just like fucks around. You know what I mean? So it's like the animation's nice, so it's like not bad to watch.
Yeah.
But the storyline's kind of just like him just fucking around. You know? And then like the other one, there's another one like Re-Monster, which is like so like meh. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go through the list of what's running. There was like Fable was supposed to start this year.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. I don't know if it's actually running.
Okay,
it was supposed to. I think true. Demon Slayer season was supposed to come out or something.
Oh yeah, Demon Slayer first episode came out.
Oh okay.
Yeah, I gotta check the Hashira training arc.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. Is it a continue? Because like they dropped a movie, right?
Yeah. But the movie was not like an actual like movie. Like they just dude, what they did was they did a recap for, I think. The movie was like an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, for an hour it was a recap of just like the last hour, like the last season. Okay. And then like the 20 minutes that were like an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. Was just like the episode.
And then so like the movie doesn't No,
it doesn't matter. It was just like an episode. It was like an episode. It wasn't even like the full episode. It was like part of the episode. Like, oh yo, the training arc's gonna start.
People will probably
100% because it's like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Cash grab.
Yeah, no, 100%.
There's no point to that.
They like I watched like I watched like clips from the episode. Yeah, and they were kind of like, I just kind of find it funny. Like people are like on Twitter like, oh dude, like they show you know, have you read it? You read it, right? Yeah. Yeah, you know the Hashira who like his eyes are closed? Yeah. So he like does some shit and all of them like feel his presence. Like he's like spiritual pressure. Yeah. Right? And they're all like, yo man, this guy's spiritual pressure's like this. Remember fucking what's his face? The guy with like the 6 eyes? Yeah. I don't know his name.
I don't remember his name.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Like the number 1 demon? Yeah. And when he pulled up on Akaza, and they all felt the same thing. Same thing. They're like, dude, this fight's gonna be crazy, and I'm like, word.
Little do they know.
Little do they know, right? Like, yeah. I just seen like they obviously added more to the episode. Yeah. They just added like more like just character moments. Okay. Yeah.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, Jugs actually said that he didn't like Kaiju number 8, or he wasn't feeling it.
Oh, really?
But to be fair, he did say he passed out watching it 2 times, and he's only on the 3rd episode. So I don't know.
Okay.
Jugs usually is not tapped in though.
I
He
think,
taps in after.
no, he does tap in after. He has been like that lately. I was just gonna say though, like, I have, I remember when I was watching it, like, when I was watching the theme song of Kaiju number 8, the theme song gave a very different vibe
Than the actual.
than the actual anime.
Yeah.
Because the theme song was like kind of like some horde shit, like zombie horde, like overflowing type shit, and I'm like, that's not really the vibe that the anime is. Do you know what I mean?
Because of anime is a little bit more lighthearted, and like they kind of pick and choose when they want to go fight kaijus or something.
Yeah, kind of. It's like, I don't know. The theme song was more like they're all fucking just coming, like all the kaijus are coming. That's what the theme song was.
Yo, what if it's some like
Pacific Rim?
No, like some like One Piece sort of Jujutsu Kaisen thing where like something kind of gets shown in the anime or like theme song and it comes true later in the manga.
But see, the theme song is not like a, like, have you been watching it or no?
No.
Okay, it's not like a regular theme song.
Okay.
Like, you know, a regular theme song is like scenes of like different parts of the anime or whatever the fuck like happening.
Well, I mean, the Jujutsu Kaisen season,
but it's still like it's Yuji sitting on like the train or like whatever the fuck, right?
Okay.
The anime, like the theme song for Kaiju number 8 is all just like lines and like technology and then like different cells forming together to like create like a monster. Then that monster is moving, and it becomes another monster, and then it's, you know what I mean?
What if that's like something that comes true later? Like,
well, like maybe that's like the origin of Kaijus, like where they came from, because we don't know any of that. Like even from a manga standpoint, I don't know any of that either. Yeah. Like where they came from or what the origin is. Right? That's
a theory right there. Yeah. The theme song spoiling shit for the manga readers.
Yeah, facts. I was gonna say Black Clover. Did you read Black Clover? Oh yeah. Unless you don't want. Do you have anything else to say about Kaiju?
Go watch it. Good shit.
Yeah. But no, because I feel like you would have liked it. Even like the first episode.
Yeah.
They had the orchestral like Godzilla music.
I fucked with it.
Yeah. Anyways, Black Clover. Did you read it? No.
No, I didn't even know it dropped.
It was like a partial drop, bro.
Which is kind of sad.
It was like a partial drop, bro.
Yo, think about it. That's how far fucking Black Clover fell.
It fell fucking hard. Bro.
I don't even know that it dropped.
Yeah.
You can say that's on me for not being tapped in, but like I'm on Twitter.
Yeah. No one was talking about it, bro. Like well, they were talking about it, but they were not talking about it like, because I don't know what happened, because obviously like it wasn't like officials, but I'd seen like a partial drop of the chapter. So like, let's say the number's like 237, it was like 237.5, and then it was like 237, like 238, like then it like fully dropped, whatever it was, right?
Okay.
And again, like, remember how the last chapter we talked about, I was like, it felt like from this chapter to the previous chapter something was skipped.
Yeah.
Remember how I said that? I don't know if you remember. Same thing in this chapter. It feels like from the last chapter to this chapter, like
they're rushing it.
They skipped some shit. Like now it was like, so it's like Asta and fighting like Julius, or Lucius, right? And then for some reason, like they don't. And I went back because I was like, yo, did I miss something? Because I tripped out. I was like, yo, did I miss something?
Yeah.
There's like a giant like dome around, like a bird cage essentially.
Yeah.
Around where they're fighting, and there's like a giant tree.
Yeah.
That's like, I guess, sucking energy or magic energy. I don't know. It doesn't fucking say it. Okay. So then people are like just pulling out the One Piece memes like crazy, or not the One Piece, the Naruto memes like crazy, like the like the infinite Tsukiyomi shit going on. And then so like part of the chapter was like, Asta like trying to fight Lucius, and the Black Bulls are like, no, Asta, like we got you with their anti-magic somehow, right? And then the other half of the chapter was your favorite character,
Yami?
No, Melleron.
Oh, that hell yeah! Whatever her name is.
Yeah, whatever her name is, like Fuego Leon's sister.
Yeah,
it's her, and she's fighting like the scientist dude.
Yeah,
who's like been like or kind of masterminding everything, or not like masterminding, but he's been like the experimentation part of everything.
Yeah,
and she's fighting this dude, and he basically has like an army of zombies, and her flames are not enough to like stop them from regenerating.
Okay,
right? Yeah. So she's like fighting, and she's like trying to like keep up, but she can't, right? And then all her soldiers that are with her, all die.
Oh shit!
The zombies all kill them because she couldn't do it, right? So like she couldn't protect them.
Yeah.
So then she starts like surpassing her limit, and then she starts like basically like her flames bring all her soldiers back to life.
You're lying.
No, and they're called and then the dude's like, it can't be. How did she transcend like human magic? Like that's reserved for us like non-human beings, like, you know, like us gods type shit, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, how'd she get the flames of rebirth? Like that's not possible. And it's her entire army of people who are dead, all just covered in flames, all like back. And she doesn't say it like, oh, like she wasn't like, oh fuck, like all my people died.
Yeah.
She's like, who the fuck said you could die? You know what I mean? Like she's like, yo, you guys can't die. Not like I'm like, get the fuck back up. We're fighting.
She's the embodiment of plot armor.
Yeah, no, yeah. And I was like, all right.
She said, "You can't die on my watch. Fuck what the author's doing."
Exactly. Like all you guys get up. Like we're gonna keep going. And they kind of have like a little flashback about how she would like go rounds with everyone. She would always be like, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Just inserting random stories just for the purpose of, oh my gosh. Dude, that's crazy. That's how far Black Clover fell, man. And they got 2 more chapters left technically?
I don't know.
I don't know if he put a limit on it, but
he only had, is there a limit on it?
I thought I had read something. I could be completely wrong. I thought I read when like initially he jumped to the Giga magazine that like there was a limit on how many chapters he was doing, but I could be completely wrong.
Okay.
I thought it was 4.
All right. I don't know. I thought there was no limit. But if there is, that's like, that makes sense why it's like so sped up, I guess.
Yeah.
But like it's fucked. Like I actually got like the worst treatment. Still better than My Hero though.
I don't even know what's happening in My Hero.
The season 7 came out.
Yeah.
Like the anime.
Yeah.
And everyone's going ham for like what's her name?
The
girl.
The
Star
American,
American girl. Yeah, because her powers are dope.
Yeah.
And they animate it like very well. Yeah. But like then like the manga is kind of like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like he lost all his powers.
Yeah.
But he still has them because, you know, like a spark.
He has the sparks of like.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And so he's like using that to like fight. And I feel like Shigaraki's character design was so cool.
Yeah.
And then I guess now he's just like what the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
No, he's like, bro, he's like missing one foot.
Okay.
Right? And it's all like tentacly. And then there's like a ball at the end of it. And then all his body is all like
hands or shit.
Like it's all like, I don't know, it's all black. Like that's like not like what I'm trying to say.
You don't have to clarify.
Yeah, okay.
I know we're in a sensitive political climate right now, but you don't have to clarify that.
All right. Anyways.
You're hilarious. Anyways.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, fucking
2 chapters technically to cover.
Yeah.
So, the first chapter, let me just pull it up really quickly.
Yeah.
Just to like completely remember everything that was going on. But we do know that Sukuna popped his domain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it was an incomplete malevolent shrine.
That's true. Oh yeah, that was when okay, yeah. That was when I sent you that meme, right? Of like it feels like 2 little kids are making JJK right now.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do this. No, well, if you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
So essentially, that last chapter, Yuji was able to. So the soul swapping thing wasn't actually Yuji.
Yeah.
It was Mimi's little brother.
Right.
Who can like who
swapped
teleports souls.
Yeah.
So the 2 people Yuji ended up picking to swap with was Kusakabe and Yuta. Mm-hmm. From Yuta he learned the reverse curse technique, and from Kusakabe the new shadow. Yeah. So Yuji was surviving the domain
by using a simple domain.
The simple domain, but then that simple domain shattered.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the domain ended.
Mm-hmm.
But then Sukuna pulled out at the end the flames, which we've been waiting for.
Been waiting. Then this chapter, it was revealed why Sukuna wasn't actually
able to pull out the
which we
flames.
needed. Like we needed this explanation.
100%.
Like the fandom needed it because it was like, what the fuck was going on with Gojo? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I mean, it was just that Gojo made the fight just so
hard,
complex.
Yeah, that he couldn't.
He just kept changing shit. The domains were getting changed, and he was just doing random shit that Sukuna just.
Which I like that explanation because it was like he literally like
forced Sukuna's hand
where he couldn't because he
it,
couldn't pull out this whatever he wanted.
Because he needs to achieve his conditions. Is he needs to do dismantle and cleave.
Yeah.
And then he's able to use the flame, but then the flame has constrictions itself, like the effective range, etc. But then he put himself into a binding vow that allowed him to use it with his domain or something.
Yeah. Well, he also needed to heat up.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's a furnace of some sort.
Yeah, cooking, bro. He cooks,
but where? Like okay, where's this flame coming from?
Him, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how is he doing that?
I don't know. It's curse energy.
All right. Like,
I mean, it's like the same thing. It was like, where's hollow purple coming from?
No, but we don't see elemental cursed energy, do we? Like, if you want to give me
Jogo,
like, yeah, but Jogo's like a cursed spirit. Like,
I mean, he's bordering. Like, look at him.
Like with his
has
physique
forearms
and stuff.
And like
I guess, but he's still not like because otherwise he would have died from Maharoga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm saying
because
like
of Yuji's body.
I'm saying
right?
like from like a jujutsu standpoint, we haven't seen any
elemental
jujutsu sorcerers.
Yeah, but it's just cursed energy, right? Everything.
Yeah.
That's what manifests is like the technique.
Yeah.
Like it'd be kind of like the same thing as saying like, well, like where's blue coming from red, right? Like they're essentially an energy ball, right?
Yeah, but it's like
the way that he's manifesting it is like. I mean, who knows? There could be an explanation that comes later.
That's true.
Like we don't know, right? But like the way that I see it is it's just another formation of curse energy that he pulls out.
But his range was fucking crazy.
Oh, he bodied everything.
He fucking just like destroyed it. Literally everything. That was like just a.
He nuked it.
He nuked it, bro. Like you know how like the other chapter we were like Gojenheimer. When Gojo didn't know.
He nuked.
Yeah, Sukuna nuked it. Like, and that his destructive output is like crazy. Because if you're comparing Gojo's destructive output, it's like, bro, this is fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, we got to give props to Gojo though.
Yeah,
the fact
100%.
that he was able to like stay with Sukuna for that long and like force Sukuna not to like just end him like as quickly as he could.
Yeah. But I don't think you think like. Let's say, like, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Like, Sukuna hit this on
Does
Gojo.
it go past, like, infinite?
I don't think so.
I don't know how
that works.
In
the circumstances that he has.
Because, like, the way that they were describing it was, like, not only is it, like, the flame itself, but it's, like, the heat that's coming off of it. Like, it's just, like... Everything. That,
so
like, the way the thermodynamics work. Like,
everything.
Because I'm pretty sure there was a scientist that's credited for this chapter.
Okay,
To help... with
like
figuring out how such a hot flame would like work.
So even if the flames,
Gojo might have still incinerated.
Like, he would like suffocate it
or suffocate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Weird.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would touch infinity, but from the thought process of like how they had the narration, like this is why Sukuna didn't just instantly pull this out. I would assume that that's also confirming that like if had he pulled it out, it would be kind of tapped for Gojo.
Yeah.
So,
but
so
our boy
Chozo,
he's gone.
Damn,
burnt to a crisp.
Crispy.
Yeah,
we like him crisp. No, he's gone, bro.
Yeah. What do you like? As far
I was
as
satisfied with it.
Like his death or his character.
Both.
Yeah, I like because that makes
served
sense.
His purpose.
You know, he's his brother, protecting his brother. That's how he'd go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like that, like, we're really hitting home Yuji's, like, suffering.
Yeah.
How, like, Chozo goes, yo, what we experienced in 150 years, Yuji just experienced that in one day.
Yeah.
So now we just sit there and, like...
That's fucked.
Damn.
Yeah.
But Yuji, bro, like, I gotta admit, bro, man's pretty fucking beast, bro.
Oh, he's beast. Like,
we haven't been really able to, like, hype Yuji up.
No, we haven't. Because so much shit's been going on.
He's well, we also haven't been able to really record.
Yeah.
Man's beast.
Bro. That's true. We haven't also been able to record. But yeah, Yuji's been putting in work, bro. 6 black flashes or however many he fucking hit.
Bro, it was like
14. I don't know. However many he fucking hit. His even him using like dismantle too.
Yeah.
I
like the way that it manifested for the guy though.
Yeah.
Well, because he's scissors.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I think that was like proper, like in
Mhm.
terms of like how do you, because like everything, like it was just 1 month, right?
Yeah.
And I like the explanation on how Yuji
Yeah.
got
Yeah. Like
to that level.
progressed.
Like for
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
like he ate all the rest of his brothers.
Mhm.
He then swapped bodies to like
That's true.
learn,
That's
because and then like Sukuna using techniques and whatnot in his
in
own
his
body
yeah,
helped him just like
imprint it.
immediately.
And he was also
learn it.
born with like from a finger too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also goes back to like when Yuta and Yuji were like, Yuji was like, oh, well, we cheated, and Yuta was like, well, hard work,
Yeah.
determination, or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. I do think that like everybody's gonna come back, bro. I think it's gonna be some weird ass bullshit like that.
With JJ.
I think Yuta is gonna, because like right now is a situation where like, well, actually, let's go back a little bit.
Backtrack.
Toto.
Yeah, our boy.
We've been saying for like a minute, like, where's this
Where's this guy?
Where is this
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker? Like,
Shout out to you know who you are. He been saying Toto. He's like, Toto's coming back. He never gave up on Toto. You know who
I
you
never
are.
gave up either. I just
No,
never
but he
spoke
was-
out on him.
I was always like, I don't know if he's coming back. Like, what's his point in the
No,
story?
bro, coming back next.
Yo.
They mentioned
crazy.
resonance. That one word's giving us hope.
But like, I know this has the fandom hyped because we about to get that Yuji Toto combination, especially like Yuji where he's at now,
using like 2 different curse techniques,
100%. And then I
reverse
like
curse technique.
like Toto. We don't really see like the way the chapter ends is he's unwrapping his.
Yeah, we don't get to see his hand. Like, what his hand? Like, why is it wrapped up? He was obviously using Boogie Woogie to get everybody out.
100%. I think it's probably because he's a metal hand or something. Like, you know, like Mecha
Terminator.
Maru.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a sort of like
sort of
hand
maybe
or
Mechamaru left him,
or like maybe he has like a cursed item implanted on his arm or something, like a fan. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not the writer, you know, but I'm just saying, like,
I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe Toto took over like Yuki's like curse spirit, and like they merged.
Oh,
Dune, the Dune spoiler
oh yeah.
with the worm. But no, I don't know. I think
Like, we got fucking Toto, bro,
I feel like it was like too late though.
to bring him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but
fuck
it was
with
like,
it. I fuck with him returning. Like, I have no
It's
problem with him
100%. I
returning,
agree,
but I
I
feel like
agree.
it's a little late.
but I also like the way they explained why he
Was
came
taking
down.
time
Because,
because like
like-
they hit it from Yuji or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that also like does make sense though, because
Mhm.
like if Yuji is born from a finger, that means that he's still a finger.
Yeah.
Like plus 1 finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, are we gonna see Toto and Yuji actually push Sukuna back? Because technically, this man has no technique right now.
Toto?
Sukuna.
Oh yeah, Sukuna. I think they could take him. Like, physically, they're both monsters,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think right now, like, he's at his weakest. But the only thing is Urame is still there.
But she's with like Hikari.
Where? Like, we haven't seen this man's. You know what I mean? Like, we literally just meet Urame and she's like, oh yeah, he got you. Yo,
They pulled
you guys ain't doing shit to Sukuna. Like, she's like literally like hyping him up in the back. And it's like, where the fuck is Hajime? You know? Or, like, Hikari, sorry.
Well, I mean, they're fighting. They're just like having talks every now and again.
Yeah.
But she had her "Nah, we won" moment, or like
Yeah.
"Nah, I'd win"
Yeah,
moment.
like
With
it's
like
over. Yeah.
Gojo had his, she had hers. No,
So she dead.
is she dead?
Yeah, she dead. You can't just say that and be alive.
Oh well, I mean, Hikari will probably take care of her.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, like,
I don't know why that fight's taking that long.
I think maybe it's because Geiji doesn't know what to do with him.
Hikari.
Yeah, because
a
he's
little too OP.
his like infinite spamming. Like, he could literally
Yeah.
just run Sukuna drive his
Well, what if Asukuna just blitzes him? Like,
with what?
with
Now,
the furnace.
Like with the furnace?
yeah, what are you gonna come back
Regen
from?
from?
Yeah,
I guess.
like everything.
or
is
how
just
fast is your regen though?
compared to Sukuna? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like that's true.
Technically,
Because it's automatic, right? So it's not like
if you get hit with cursed energy in the brain, that's what kills you essentially. So,
right, but his is automatic though. Like,
Yeah,
you could
but what
die
if-
and it's.
but what if it's a slash to the like that completely cuts him through?
I think he still regens because
Really?
I think that's what I was finding. Like, I remember when I was reading the fight between him and Hajime, that he was getting blitzed, and I would think we had a conversation about like how it's automatic and it has nothing to do with his brain. It's just like
but like
instant.
it's still like his brain's still technically like doing
Has to
it all right.
produce
Because
the
like
energy.
because
Yeah.
the reason Gojo was able to come back versus Toji was because Toji stabbed him in the head with a non-curse energy blade. And that was the reason why he was able to reverse curse technique it. But I'm saying, like, what if Sukuna slashes him in the head, which is curse energy, and that's what taps him.
Oh, maybe.
So I can see why maybe he's also not there, because like Sukuna could technically just tap him out.
But he could have done that with anyone.
Because like we don't. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I've been saying, bro. How like fucking. Since when they all jumped Sukuna, I was saying that, like, why is Sukuna not just tapping everybody?
Why is he not just like blitzing everyone?
Because like these motherfuckers are just able to jump back and forth between these fights whenever they feel like it. Why isn't like
Sukuna but I see like probably because Yuta's probably coming back.
If Yuta comes back, Gojo comes back. Like the thing is, like, they both got cut in half.
Yuta got cut in half?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was just his
arm. The slash was like in half.
I thought it was just his arm.
No, it looked like it was going, because like if it was the same, like.
But then he got carried away, like immediately got carried away by.
Her, like, but we didn't see his body like on the ground the same way that we saw
half.
Gojo's.
Yeah, like Gojo was like in half. You know?
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying is like, what it looked like he got just completely.
Oh no, he did. Well, the cut went through.
Through Yuta,
yeah, it did go through Yuta, but we didn't see like the two halves. Do you know what I mean? Like the split.
Yeah, we didn't again.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So, if he comes back, same idea. Like, yeah, like look, that slash goes from the front all the way through the back.
Yeah. I mean, we also thought that when Gojo.
I didn't think that.
When Gojo's head got.
I didn't think that, bro. I was in Japan vibing out.
Oh yeah, we were all like, "Yo, it's all the way through," and you're like, "No, I could be here and here, bro."
I was. No, tell me I wasn't.
I know you were saying that, but you know what I mean? Like, it was cope.
It was cope. I was definitely coping in that moment because I was like, "Yo, there's no way we're like, we're not ending the fight like that, right?"
Yeah.
But no, that was hype though. We were in Japan. That was. Leaks dropped. We see popping domains and shit.
Yeah. We're reading it in the weekly shonen.
Yeah. We were able to go pick up the Shonen Jump.
Yeah,
sir.
That was crazy.
But I don't know how much Todo himself can do, because Yuji's like levels up. Because he's essentially a special grade now.
Yeah.
If we think about it, reverse curse technique, two curse techniques.
Yeah. And then his physique.
The physical feats that he has.
Yeah.
He's special grade now.
Yeah,
but
I would agree.
Todo wasn't even special grade before.
That's true.
And he lost his arm. I don't know what his enhancement he has in his arm.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what like
pushes
separates him.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he's really gonna do other than clapping Yuji around Sukuna. Wait, pause. I saw your face. I was like, what did I just say? No, bro, this is PG.
Yeah, minus a few slip-ups.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few.
Couple that probably has to be cut or bleeped.
Yeah.
Any theories where this goes?
I think we're gonna get like another Kyoto exchange moment, like Sukuna, Yuji, or
like
where like Yuji and Todo are.
They're clapping each other.
But it's not gonna work against Sukuna,
because he's definitely more physically like,
and he's way too smart.
Yeah,
like he'll catch on, like whatever's going on. Like they'll be able to like. The thing is, I think they're not gonna use the clap the way we think they're gonna use the clap.
Like in the same way that they've already used it.
No, they're gonna use it like, to like use it once to get like a one-time shot on Sukuna.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because otherwise he's gonna adapt and he's just gonna be like.
Yeah, but like, I guess like that comes down to like predicting where Yuji's gonna like spawn in or whatever, right?
Yeah.
If he's smart enough to do that, which I wouldn't put that beyond, especially with all the binding vows.
Well, no, because it's gonna be like, oh, you have a friend. Well, I have a friend too.
No, it's the binding vows, bro.
Yeah, the binding vows are killing him. Like they're. What I mean killing it isn't like they're killing like what you think is gonna happen in Jujutsu Kaisen, because you can just be like, oh, well,
I put a binding vow on it. Now I'm like, I gave up this.
Now I'm
but
this
like
much
now
stronger.
I can do this.
Now I can do this. Yeah. It's like literally like.
I mean,
it's so much plot armor.
It's plot armor, but like it's done in like this weird way where you're almost like, oh well, he can do it because he's skilled. It takes skill to do it.
Yeah, but there's only
it takes skill to do plot armor.
But it's only so much of that you can take.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're definitely spamming it. Yeah, 100%. I feel like, cause like Sukuna just used his domain again, which was incomplete, but then he used the domain to then use the flames.
Furnace, yeah.
He essentially just used his trump card right there.
Yep.
Yuji survived it.
Yep.
And assuming other people survived it because Todo was tapping him out.
Yeah.
So then, again, I was talking about this earlier, like his trump card. He's going to use Kenjaku's thing.
Oh, the merger?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to at this point.
He has nothing else.
He also has the gift from...
I think we're going to forget about that.
Oh, we're going to forget about that? Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
What was their name again? The character's name?
Yoryuza.
Yeah, whatever that was.
I wouldn't be surprised if that just manifested as the weapon.
You think, like, what if, like, he's not going to get access to his 10 shadows again? It's been enough time at this point. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
But he just used... Yeah, you're true. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like, now he's like, oh, look, well, fuck
Maharoga.
Yeah, Maharoga. There you go. Like, just when you thought, you're like, nope, Maharoga. Like, let me fucking... pull out some shit.
Well, I mean, if his brain's still tapped, then it's like, can he actually? But I don't know. Yeah, he could definitely start pulling out shit. But then, I don't know. It's so pointless to have the Gojo fight.
Yeah, well, that's what it seems like. Like,
it's being simulated.
Yeah.
I don't know if you... I'll pull it up after we like this podcast, but I'll show you what I was... There's like a comment that somebody threw under our pod that like I had to comment back on. Oh. But it was just like essentially saying like how we don't... I'm sure like we're all unanimously glad Jugs spelled the same. You imagine we picked that?
Yeah. Okay, anyways.
Jugs felt the same way. I'm sure you feel the same way. It's essentially like we don't like how the fight's been going since Gojo.
Right.
Like the way that it's flowed, like it makes everything, especially the recontextualization of Sukuna's powers and like how powerful he is compared to everybody and like how it makes everything that Gojo did seem essentially pointless. Right. Obviously, like we have him like his brain's tapped out. He's not able to use the 10 shadows. Like there's definitely nerfs there. But then you have characters like Urame who's like, oh well, Sukuna's like this. He hasn't even gone all out on you guys. He's actually bringing himself down to be on your level. Then it's like, okay, well, what am I supposed to take for facts? There hasn't been a narration telling us otherwise.
But what was the comment? Like the comment was like,
oh, I mean, we just were like spitballing some random ass shit like really fast, and I just brought up like maybe having the 2 fight split. Gojo being the one going up against Sukuna, while the rest go up against Kenjaku or something. Yeah. Just random ass thing. The guy was like, "Well, that'd be kind of stupid." I don't know if that's somebody that we know, but like, which would be funny if it was. But
because calling him out on this pod, and he's like listening, he's like,
that doesn't make any sense though.
With the laugh too, bro.
Go watch all of our other podcasts, bro. We literally talk about it multiple times. We don't like the way the fight's going.
Yeah. Do you have any other theories though, like of where it's gonna go?
I've been saying Sukuna's gonna get pushed, and he has been, which is why he pulled out the malevolent shrine and the flames. Like he's using his trump cards.
Right.
They're gonna continue to push the guy till where he has to use a merger.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the merger is actually what makes Sukuna completely unstable, and that's how they beat Sukuna, but it would be cop out.
Yeah, like that's like the same shit as like merge Zamasu, bro.
Exactly, 100%.
Yeah, or like,
but it's also like but again, it's like the other cop out is having everybody come back. The ones that they've been taking back to Shoko to like heal potentially heal.
Yeah.
That's like having Gojo come back.
But like, what if you just have Yuji just beat the shit out of him?
I'm down, bro. I'm game.
Yeah, give me that, right? Give me
Yuji just beating the shit out of Sukuna.
Yeah. And no, the way I want it is I want it, like, spoilers if you haven't seen Invincible, season 1. I want to...
When he's like leaning over him?
Yeah, Omni-Man beating the shit out of Mark, right? But it's like Omni-Man is Yuji and Mark is Sukuna. That's what I want.
But like, if the confirmation that Yuji is also a finger...
Yeah.
Then that means that Yuji does have to die at the end of this.
Yeah, he does have to die, which we've been saying. Or actually, no, we were saying he was gonna stay alive while everyone else is dead.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like I would have, like if that thing wasn't revealed to us, I wouldn't have been surprised if Yuji was the one that like lived and like everybody else kind of died. It'd play like this weird flip. Like he did everything he could to make sure that like he died with people around him, but instead he's the one that had to watch everybody die.
Yeah. For
essentially something that he kind of caused.
Yeah. The thing is though, like, I think we are like I think we are gonna get the merger. But go ahead. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
This was gonna go way back, but like, because you weren't here for this podcast, I just wanted to know your thoughts on like the whole, Sukuna's twin being eaten by Sukuna and then respawning as Jin.
Yeah, and then
that became Yuji's dad, and
then Yuji was like his nephew.
Yeah,
that was kind of weird.
Mm.
Like I was telling Jagad about it, and you guys talked about it on the pod. Like, it's very Shaman King.
Yeah.
But it's like, how did that soul respawn?
Yeah, that's what they didn't explain that, right?
Right? Because like, how the fuck do souls work like that?
Yeah, is it reincarnation?
Like, do they go to hell? Like, you know,
or is it reincarnation? Like,
that's what I mean. Like, we don't know. And then the explanation we got was because the soul had nowhere to go, so it just like was that.
Yeah.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think the merger is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because right now, even though the story doesn't have to go this far, but in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, there's no way for them to stop cursed spirits from spawning.
The merger stops it?
The merger stops it. Like, there's no way, because of like negative thoughts, negative emotions, you can't stop people from having that unless you just like fully lobotomize all of humanity. And then you're like,
yeah. Like, well, I mean, they'd have to like do so much research on like whatever that black box that they talk about in the brain is, and like try to figure out how to stop that from ever occurring, or like whatever it takes to like get rid of that. I don't know.
Like, I don't think the story needs to, like, the story doesn't need to go beyond them defeating Sukuna, because I feel like that's beyond that.
Yeah, but the other thing is like they introduce like the world, and the world's kind of watching this fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are.
So it's like, what happens once Yuji guys finish off Sukuna?
Yeah, that's true.
Or this merger?
Yeah.
Does the world move on Japan? Mm-hmm. What happens? Like,
that's true.
Or do we never actually touch on that?
Probably never.
Yeah, I could see it that way too. I don't know. He said that he brought it up, or he or she. They. Yeah. Like that they brought like the world into it for a reason that we'd see in the future.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe it's gonna lead into that. Mm-hmm. But then like, how do you actually end the story going in? Because like that's like a whole nother arc in itself.
Without a doubt. Like, but the thing is, didn't Geiji say they wanted to like continue the story? Like, we haven't got like a final arc confirmation at all, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure we haven't. We've all been thinking that, but we haven't actually got confirmation. So, because remember, we thought the like Jujutsu Kaisen was gonna end in December.
Yeah.
And then he just kept going. And then it just kept going. And you're like, I guess this is a thing now. You know what I mean? It's gonna keep going. Like, so that could just be after this next sort of.
After Sukuna, there's like a post Sukuna arc trying to figure out where the world is.
Or like, cause like, think about like ancient societies and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Like Sukuna was like an ancient sorcerer.
Yeah.
If you look at like old societies, like Egyptians, Mayans, like they could easily go that route and be like, yeah, there was another, like any other
civilization.
Yeah, or like other societies that had Jujutsu sorcery, and like this person was like another and you know what I mean? Like he just never crossed past the Sukuna because Sukuna was on Japan. Do you know what I mean?
What, that was like stronger than Sukuna, or like as strong, or
as
something?
Strong, or like not. We don't even need anyone as strong as Sukuna, because anyone like.
My whole theory was that like Sukuna wasn't actually Sukuna. You know how like Sukuna is a genuine like person, mythical. Thing. Yeah. Sukuna just inherited that name.
After
that was my whole thought process.
Yeah. Well, because he was initially a human that then became a cursed spirit.
That's what I'm saying. Like he inherited it. That like whenever that transition happened.
Mm-hmm. But the other thing was like, because we know with what was his name? The guy who became a cursed spirit. Naoya, right?
Yeah.
Right, because we know with him that when you die as a human, you keep your cursed technique. Right. As a cursed spirit, because he kept his technique.
Yeah.
So then Sukuna's technique that he's using, he had it from when he was human, right?
Well, Sukuna's not like the same way though.
What do you mean?
From what we know though.
Yeah.
From Naoya, he was what are they called? Like vengeance? What the fuck?
A vengeful spirit. No.
Spirit,
yeah. But what I'm saying, like what I was trying to get at was like, all the techniques that we've seen
yes.
so far have been like lineage.
Yeah.
Like from somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? So like, shouldn't there have been like Sukuna's lineage of techniques? Like his like
prior, like before him, like his parents had like the flames or whatever.
Right. Or even after. Like he didn't, once he was born, did he kill his parents?
We don't know.
That's what I mean. Or like, did he, because he's, I don't know, he seems like he wants everything. right?
Yeah.
He even said when he first, like the first episode, he's like, women, everything, I want it all.
Yeah.
You're telling me this guy doesn't have some fucking kids running around? Or like descendants that
I mean, what if he kills the descendants?
Immediately? Because he's like, I don't want anyone to like get as strong as me or something?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Just a one night stand and that person gets one day to live.
Okay, I guess. Yeah. But I just thought it was weird that there was no other like
Sukuna doesn't have a lineage.
yeah,
Well,
and like other people don't have his technique other than
in a weird way, Kenjaku created a lineage.
yeah, in a weird way he did somehow. Like
He got fucked by Sukuna's twin.
yep.
Motherfucker was friends with Sukuna back in the day. He said, "You know what? I wish this motherfucker would."
Crazy, bro. Just crazy. That's wild.
He got his wish.
Yeah, that's wild.
Later.
Just that's what all his planning was for. Just to get his cheeks clapped. Like,
yo, this motherfucker created the weirdest like villain
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
The motherfucker switching bodies and decided, you want to switch into the just to get my cheeks clapped by Sukuna's twin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking wild. I think that's it. I don't really have anything else to say.
Yeah, I don't got much else to say. I'm ready for the next chapter.
Yeah,
I'm excited for what goes on. I mean, also excited to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
If like this is truly like the end of it, or if like he goes further.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's all that we got for y'all. Go in our comments, let us know what you guys thought about the chapters and the episodes that we talked about. If you guys have any theories for the series that we've talked about, go in our description. We have our TikTok and our Twitter, Instagram coming never. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.